Bitcoin has been in a large consolidation period. Many people thought that after this run there would be a consolidation and then the market would decide where to move. However, the top at $14,000 exceeded many people's expectations, with most people, including myself, thought that we would top at around $12,000. So that already shows that there is quite a bit of momentum behind Bitcoin, and clearly people are excited for what's going to happen. However, I still do think that this wedge is extremely important. And if we were to break out below this wedge, if we did go below this $9,000 level, I personally would expect another bear market to ensue afterwards, possibly even going below the lows at $3,000. However, that remains to be seen, and hopefully we will break out upwards to form another uptrend and hopefully get new highs by the end of this year or coming into 2020 with a new high on Bitcoin. Now, you might have noticed that in this video, I only talked about Bitcoin. That is the only analysis that I am making. And that is mainly because I think there has been a huge exodus of altcoins and everyone now is moving to only trading Bitcoin. Now, in the cryptocurrency industry, everyone wants high profits. After 2017 and seeing many altcoins, including Bitcoin itself, get 1,000% gains, everyone is used to high profits and high risk profiles. People don't really care what they're trading as long as they're able to make a lot of profit. And that was especially seen in the altcoin market last year or 2 years ago, whenever people were just dumping their money into projects that had absolutely nothing behind it. However, they just wanted to try to make those 1,000% gains and predict what coin was going to be the next one to moon. Now, something that has been very interesting is that the altcoin market has been in a decline. If we look at the percentage of total market capitalization dominance of the altcoin market compared to Bitcoin, Bitcoin has been increasing. Bitcoin has been in this period of recovery up to $14,000, as I mentioned before. However, much of the altcoin market is still falling or still in a correction phase. If we look at the percentage of total market capitalization dominance, Bitcoin is currently at around 68% dominance, while all of the other altcoins outside of the top 10 currently make up only 13% of the market dominance. So clearly altcoins are definitely falling behind, and I think there is an obvious reason for that. Going back to the reason of people wanting high profits, everyone in the cryptocurrency market is always looking for that next coin with 1,000% gains. And currently, we're in a stage where a lot of people don't think that's going to happen. I think a lot of people think that altcoins are absolutely dead, they're never going to come back, and so now they're looking for the next way to make those high profits without investing in the altcoin market, but still staying in cryptocurrency. So what has happened is a lot of people have instead moved over to leverage trading Bitcoin futures platforms in order to achieve that same risk while trading cryptocurrency and achieve those potential profits while trading something that is getting much higher volume. If we look at this chart here, this is the Bitmex search term popularity. So if someone goes on Google and searches up Bitmex, then this is the chart of how many people are looking up Bitmex. And as we can see here, back in September of 2017 or at the end of 2017, Bitmex had a surge right as Bitcoin was mooning, as everything else did as well. However, Bitmex maintained this growth and we're actually able to expand even more during August of 2018 during the bear market, as much of the other cryptocurrency market was suffering. So I think it's extremely interesting that Bitmex has been able to sustain the 2017 growth while much of the other market has been falling or hasn't been able to recover after 2017. So this is the Bitmex chart. We can see that just recently in July of 2019, it actually hit the highest number of searches ever for Bitmex. So clearly Bitmex is still on an upwards trend of popularity. People are still very interested in it. However, if we look at Binance, which is what I would represent as the altcoin trading market, Binance is an exchange that mainly is for trading cryptocurrency altcoins. We can see that after the 2017 boom, it has completely crashed. The number of people searching for Binance has been declining and hasn't recovered at all compared to what Bitmex has been doing. And you might think, well, this is only isolated to Bitmex. How about these other leveraged cryptocurrency exchanges? Now, I did look up Deribit as well, and Deribit has seen very similar growth to Bitmex. We can see here that in 2017, it did have its spike of growth and then fell afterwards. However, once again in 2019, we are seeing it expand and stay on that uptrend, while Binance is still struggling to stay up with these exchanges. So what is happening? What's happening is the altcoin market is completely dying. Everyone's leaving altcoins because they no longer believe in what was being said in 2017. People thought that altcoins were going to replace Bitcoin, or that Ethereum was going to replace Bitcoin, and that there was a huge industry in these ICOs and altcoins. However, after all of these scams, after all of these fake promises, a lot of people have decided to leave the altcoin market and come back to Bitcoin. However, in their search for higher profits, they have decided to go to these leverage trading exchanges such as Bitmex in order to try to get those profits that they missed out on in the altcoin market. So what do I think about this? And people are finally realizing that Bitcoin is the only asset that really matters at this point. We are in such an early stage of adoption that Bitcoin has to be the place to be. And even speculative investors now realize that and want to be on these Bitcoin futures trading platforms because they are the highest volume exchanges. Binance has been decreasing in volume and is currently under $1 billion in day-to-day volume. However, Bitmex is over $2.4 billion in current day-to-day trading volume. So there is a clear decision made by the market to completely let the altcoin market die and move over into Bitcoin in order to achieve those profits that they have been looking for. Now, to tie this all up, I do want to say that I will be coming out with a video tomorrow that will be extremely relevant to this in terms of being able to profit off of these leverage trading platforms. As I said before, it's a huge trend right now to stop trading on the altcoin market and to start trading on these high volume exchanges with Bitcoin leverage in order to try to achieve those high profits. And I hope that tomorrow's video will help you achieve that. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully this has made you think about the cryptocurrency market and what is happening with the altcoin exodus. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you in the next one.